I've actually been on TMZ Live twice, and I want to thank you all for the lovely mug. Several years ago, when American Idol was first starting and kind of taking off, Simon Cowell went on a news magazine series. It was a very short-lived news magazine series that Fox was doing at the time. Anyway, he badmouthed Britney Spears in this interview. Said something to the effect about how Britney Spears did not deserve the music that she was getting. Then, years later, when it was announced that Britney Spears was a candidate to take one of the seats as an X Factor judge, and I kept waiting. I was like, somebody's going to pick up this footage from this interview that happened like 10 years ago, and they're going to just put that everywhere. That's going to be turned into a huge deal, and it never surfaced. So I did Google searches online to see if I can find anything out about this. Maybe there was a thread somewhere, and nothing. So I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that there was such an obscure news magazine show that only lasted about 3-4 episodes. And at some point you would think that Britney must have known about the interview, or maybe it was just the money, the $30 million or whatever that she was getting to be a judge, that she was able to forget about it. Now to get to sports, the A-Rod situation. Yeah. Right now, things are kind of like a very wait and see what's going to happen. How much longer are they going to go on before they decide if he's going to get a 150 game ban, or is he going to get a 250 game ban? Is it going to be a lifetime ban? But here's the deal. You kind of get the impression that A-Rod's attorneys are somewhere in negotiations with Major League Baseball. And they're somewhere, and this lawyer has got like his hands over his ears, and he's got his eyes closed, and he's kind of pulling a filibuster of sorts. Jerry Jones just sold the rights to rename Cowboy Stadium AT&T Stadium for $18 million a year over several years. He says in a press conference, I want this stadium, more like that, I want the stadium to be more recognizable than the White House. Basically, what better way to make your place stand out more than to sell the rights and name it AT&T Stadium? Just happens to also be the name of where the Spurs play, AT&T Center. Then you've got the AT&T Hall in Austin, and I can go down the list of other places that have AT&T on the name. So, yeah, way to make yourself stand out, Jerry. Thank you. Look forward to hopefully going further in the process. Thanks again.